Hey everybody, this is Alzorath, and welcome back to Diablo 2. We are playing as the Flaming Druid, and we have Gale up here, yay. I don't know if I did this last episode or the episode before. It's been a few days since I recorded this, and it's only going to be one day for you, so I've changed my armor. I've gone to the chainmail, and I've given her the stealth-studded leather. It's not going to help her too much because it's mostly mana and casting stuff, but it does have faster run walk and hit recovery, a little bit of a dex in there, and some resistances. So it's not terrible. It's just not the ideal thing for her. Let's go ahead and go to Lower Kurast. We are going to go through a handful of enemies here, and we're going to be trying to get Lamb Essence Tome and the rest of the parts of the flail today. That's going to be our goal, at least. In multiplayer, you'd actually be able to set up a build around using the flail. You just need to basically get two of them, and then have two for two players. You'd have one person use it to smash it while you're not in game, and then you'd come through and have them town portal you down below it. That way you'd be able to keep your flail. But that's a complicated way to do things, and I don't see us actually doing that anytime in the near future. Oh, you just drained my mana entirely. I'm going to just beat you upside the head with my stick for that, you bugger. Jeez. We'll take the greater mana potion and the healing potions and just use them. I've done a little bit off screen, not a lot. It's just one of those things. I'm trying to do most of it on screen because I don't really need to grind much more. Jeez, after that, getting the runes in the first place... Yeah, didn't really need to do too much beyond that. It's a bit of overkill. Our goal, like I said today, is to get the tome and the, of course, the waypoints and the flail. We should be able to get that in relatively quick time because the Ruined Temple is the place here that we need to go, and then we need to go down in the sewers. So, yay. It's not too complicated. Pretty straightforward. I don't know when this is going to overlap with next month's plans. This might already be in next month, April. Yeah, I'm hoping to do some Vita stuff in April. I don't know if I'm going to have the stuff set up for it, though, so we'll see how that works out. It's just something that I wanted to do on the side, and I'm actually working on possibly coming up with some other series as well to go along with this stuff. Go ahead and you guys can just die. Just die. Those threshers are not a huge problem for us. This guy, however, is hitting like a truck. Good lord. Chipped emerald. We're not even going to bother with it. Hopefully no one's pointed out the formula. If they have, I'm sorry. I'll probably reply in the comments. Not here, because this is being recorded before you've posted that, hey, you keep misusing this formula. Someone's going to figure it out eventually whenever I keep pointing it out whenever we're around certain things. Wonder what that could be. Yeah. Whatever. You guys will figure it out eventually. But, Diablo 2 is kind of like my, not necessarily security blanket, it's kind of like my it's my junk food. It's the kind of game that I can just go into and I will enjoy myself. And it's just simple and straightforward. I know enough about it that I don't have to worry about uncalled for deaths. I can sometimes run into cheeseball situations, but it's nothing that's like unsolvable just by my knowledge in my head. And it's not really as influenced by like bad luck or anything like that. I can just enjoy the game. A lot of the other games I cover are generally pretty heavily influenced by luck or can be really destructive to my willingness to record for the day if I get a whole big long streak of bad luck. This one, not so much. I just enjoy myself. You guys need to die. I thought there was going to be a unique one of you, but I was wrong. Okay, let's go ahead and grab Lem Essence. It's going to give us some stat points, so that's better than nothing. It's not really a thing that I care about too much. I don't need the extra stat points. It's just going to go into life, but hey, it's better than a sharp stick in the eye, and it is more life in general. I can always use more life, he says as he's near 300 life, especially with this thing. Oh, I'm over 300 life with that thing. Okay, I'll go ahead and just kill all of you. Yeah, these guys are easy. I can do this on players 8 if I really want to. I don't want to because I'm feeling rather lackadaisical today. Oh, and it's raining. Weather effects are an odd thing. They do actually appear in the game from time, and you see it just pass real quickly. It's not common in most areas, but it's a nice little addition that they had. It's not something you commonly saw in games of this era either. It's just not a frequent friend You guys are going to be troublesome if I leave you alive, aren't you? Yeah, you are. There you go. Because you asked for it so nicely, I'm just going to kill you all. Oh, and there's a blizzard. Oh, beautiful. Die. Oh, get down there. There you go. Oh, jeez. I'm going to have to, like, walk right up on him. There you go. Good job. My rogue is even killing stuff frequently. That's it's a sign that I'm over-leveled. Because your merc will stay below your level. Oh, jeez. There you go. Now we just need to find this waypoint and the stairs down into the sewer. Doesn't look like we're making terrible time today. If I was on a speed run, I would have skipped a lot of this stuff, but this would have been, from judging of things, a decent layout of the areas. If I was speed running this, I actually would just jump down in the sewers in the previous area. Ooh, we leveled up. Lovely. More life. None of you guys are extremely powerful. There's a curse guy, but he's dead. Just like, boom, dead. Oh, I love that. I love being overpowered. And in this game, there is something that I don't think anyone's pointed it out yet, but it is a deal with this game, is that you, in normal difficulty, you can pretty much choose any, almost any at least, level, like low level skill, and be perfectly fine going through normal with that boosted up through your butt. Normal is not that difficult. It's whenever you get up into Nightmare and Hell that it starts to become a little bit of a challenge, because you're going to run into immune enemies, so you're going to have some variance to your damage sources. In this case, I would be using my rogue as a damage alternate. In Nightmare, I'd probably be switching over to tornadoes and cold just to bust my way through them, but I would stick with fire for normal difficulty in a heartbeat. It just works out a whole lot better. Let's find those sewer stairs, because that's the only thing we're lacking right now. There they are. Ooh, more stuff. Getting to the areas down here is not too bad. I wish we had teleport, but that's something we're going to have to wait for another run through for. That's going to be the... Oh, I didn't even see you guys there. You're gray. You're gray and you're blending in. But we're going to have to wait for the Sorceress playthrough to see teleportation. Some of you have mentioned that you don't like seeing the heavy teleport runs. I would probably only do heavy teleport if I'm in a rush to get somewhere, or if I'm doing a speed run. Because there really is no point whenever you're just kind of meandering through. If you're not going for raw speed, teleport is just kind of disorienting to some people, and it only provides a marginal benefit to speed. Because especially on normal difficulty, you're not going to get a big boost out of it. You're not going to see the time boost until probably Nightmare and stuff like that. Let's go ahead and kill you. There you go. You hurt just a little bit. Yeah, thank you, sir. Goodbye. Okay. We're only about 8 minutes in. We might be able to even get to Mephisto. I think this is not where we want to be, but I'm not positive. It could be. No, it's not. I don't think it is, at least. Unless I am horribly mistaken about something. Okay, you guys need to get off my face so I can actually look at this. No, that's not where we want to be. Ow. Oh, I'll have a video explaining why I just said ow at that cough. But not right now. We'll keep focusing on the game. But anyway, let's keep going down. I don't think there's going to be too many threatening enemies. Those the undead revivers are a little bit painful, but not terribly bad. We'll take the small charm and hopefully have it be something useful. I think this might be where we want to be. We don't want to get hit by those stamina sapping guys too many times, or we're going to be in a situation where we can't run. And not being able to run in this game is so bad. It makes it feel like Diablo 1. And Diablo 1 is a great game, but it has its major flaws. Let's go ahead and put it that way. There are things I definitely do not enjoy about Diablo 1. Not being able to run is one of them. Although, it was pointed out that the walk speed in Diablo 1 is almost as fast as the run speed in Diablo 2. Yeah, it just doesn't feel as fast. I guess it's just layout of levels and stuff like that, and it can get to you. What in the world is going on with this layout? We're going to go ahead and just burn through you guys and get over here. I'm not entirely sure what's up with this layout. Oh, there's the gold chest. We have really wandered off course. Let's go ahead and get over here and get this gold. Hey, how do I get over to you? You guys are not being very friendly. Yonk. There's one reason why they're not friendly. That guy. We'll kill you, and where's your other friend? Right down there? We'll get the gold chest. It's probably not going to give us anything good, unfortunately, because, well, like I said, this is normal difficulty. We do have a little bit of magic find, though, so it has potential. It has some limited, very fringe potential, and it's crap. Stag bow might be useful. I don't think so. Bow and crossbow skills is not that useful. Yeah, she can't use that. There's some, like, weird overlaps as to what they can and can't use. As far as boost, we'll go for another boost in Firestorm. Just for now. And let's see. Yes, I did put Nephral in a fine short warbow. There's a long story behind that one, but just know that that's what's there. If I would have had a Chip Sapphire, I would have used that instead. But it does more damage, and it knocks stuff back. The knockback is the main reason I use it on her, so she can keep herself safe whenever I'm unable to come in and just Firestorm everything. That's a problem I was having, and there is a way to, you notice it didn't have mechanics on it. That's actually due to a formula, and I'll go over that in probably a different run, one where I have to use weapons, probably the Amazon or the Barbarian run, simply because it is an interesting formula, and it is a trick that you can use early on. There's also ways to get, like, pseudo-blood weapons with that. Come on. Come after me. I don't want to go down there while you guys are still alive. Come on. Trying to bait you in. There you go. Good boys. Okay. We're a little frosty there. But all we have to do is go down in here, open up the chests. The thing we want is in the top right chest. I'm just going to go up there last. I just feel like opening all the chests to see if we get maybe a unique or a rare that's semi-useful, but we didn't. So we just have to open this one and kill all the dudes. There's what we wanted, Kalim's Heart. We got a crown shield with our stuff. We got, nothing good. Crown shield would be nice if we were a paladin, but nope. Just ducking on out of here. Let's go ahead and portal up, and we'll go to town and then come back through. What do I have in here? Just the parts? Yeah, that should make it easy. Yeah, we found Kalim's Heart. Let's identify items and sell them, because we don't want to be lingering in town. I'm not feeling town right now. Fine War Scepter is sold. That's sold. That... it's not worth it to us. It would have been useful for a melee class. So, yay. Gems in there. Now, I mentioned pseudo blood weapon a little bit earlier, just going back onto that tangent. Ooh, yay, stat points. Whoop-de-doo. But blood weapons are a crafting formula that focuses around life leech and crushing blow and bleeding damage and stuff like that. Currently, it's a little bit out of reach in normal difficulty, and I have a feeling it's going to stay that way. Yes, they did recently release a 1.14 patch. I'm not currently in that one because, well, my resolution stuff probably wouldn't work in that. I'm not positive, but it could be an issue. I don't want to risk it. I want to actually finish this run through before I jump into that. And let's go ahead and kill you guys and get moving on into the Travancore. I don't really care about the rest of these enemies, because they are not our goal, and we have plenty of experience for where we're at. I'm not going to worry about levels until probably Act 4, in which case I'll want to get up a little bit in level just so I can get better stuff, and our resistances are not doing too bad either. I was just noticing that whenever I flicked through the screen. Let's just grab the waypoint and go up here, but for melee classes, I'd want to go for some more of those, like, formulas to give me life leech. There's a formula to make a blood sword, which is kind of useful. You can't use it on other weapons, so if we do Barbarian, chances are I am going to go with the Sword Barbarian, which kind of is really bland. It's not as flavorful as some of these other builds that I've been going with, but it's functional, and it won't take me a year and a half to actually get the gear that I need to go through with it. So there's the Travancore. Let's go through over here, kill off some of these guys that are going to be troublesome while we're taking out these bosses. I don't see any enemies near here, so let's go on in and kill. Hi, friend. Okay, you guys are going to do a bit of damage to me, but it's not going to be terrible. Go ahead and kill you guys with as much fire as possible. They're going to be cold enchanted, so that's going to hurt just a little bit. But she's holding her own against them. She's doing her own thing. We need to get her healed up again. Can we drop that healing? There we go. We got a healing potion on her. Let's go ahead and get her healed up a little bit more. Okay. As long as they're targeting us, we're fine. This guy's going to be way resistant to us. Okay, there's Khalim's Flail. There's a rare Maul. Probably not useful for us. But hey, I'll take a look at it. Identify. Oh, that would be so nice, actually. That would not be a bad one to go into like a a werewolf build with. It's got relatively decent attack speed, but not great. Let's go ahead and transmute all that. Maybe I should keep that around and we can show off the shape-shifting Druid later on. He'll take up spots in my inventory, but yeah, not too worried about that. I have plenty of room in my inventory now that I've condensed everything. So yeah, we'll go ahead and keep that. We'll throw it in there. We'll not worry too much about the rest of this stuff. We'll experiment. I would love... there is one piece of like perfect gear kind of setup that I would love to show off, and that's actually the... oh, I'm trying to remember what I called it back in the day. It's a glass cannon paladin, but it was based around charge and vengeance, and just this massive freaking hammer. And like literally just a massive hammer. It was the... I think it was 2% off of the maximum boosted damage you can get, and it was the highest damage hammer in the game. Slow as balls attack. I mean, beyond belief slow. So you had to kill in that first hit or it was basically doom. But dang, that first hit killed almost everything, even in like hell difficulty. So it was just wrong. It didn't kill physical immunes, of course, but that was the reason for vengeance. Because vengeance deals elemental damage based on your physical damage, which was through the roof. I forget whether I use fanaticism or concentration. I want to say I actually use concentration, but I could be wrong. It's been, geez, years. You guys are not welcome in my party here. Oh, ow. Jeez. Yeah, those guys start to hurt, even with almost 300 life. I say almost 300 life because we don't have the spirit up. If we had the spirit up, we'd probably be at about 350 something. If I had to guess. You need to go away. There you go. There we go. If we actually hit something with our staff, by the way, it deals some cold damage. But chances of us actually hitting, pretty much slim to nil. So, your attack rating, 64% chance to hit. We will keep using this staff, though, for pretty much the majority of this normal playthrough. After I get done with... Oh, and I just walked right by the stairs. You can laugh at me now. Because I should have noticed that was... Yeah, there's the way down. we might not face Mephisto this time. Nah, I can stretch it out. I can make it a longer episode because it's closing in on 20 minutes right now. But if this is the waypoint... Yay. We should be able to rush it. Yeah, we'll go for it. If we die, we die. Okay, you guys are not welcome here. Go away. We actually need some, jeez, healing potions. Go away. Don't want to get caught in... Oh, jeez. We don't want to get caught in those meteors. The firewall's not so bad. The little bursting guys are a little bit bad, but yeah. Let's see. Greater healing, rejuvie. Don't want the light healing, but I think our waypoint is actually going to be over here. She'll do her thing down there and kill all the peeps. Go away. Thank you. A little bit of poison never killed anyone but me. And here is our way down. Let's go ahead and town portal up here. And we'll drink that just to bring us back up. This should be enough resources for us to actually kill them. We do have a mana shrine there that we're not going to need. We'll go with, not rolling boulders. Actually, I think, yeah, molten boulders for here. Just because it's a lot faster than our other one. But at the same time, it's not something we want to rely too much on because it does eat so much mana. And I think, judging... Oh, ow. I guess we didn't judge that properly. We do have them coming through. Okay, he's lightning enchanted, which means he's going to kill her. Pretty much in a heartbeat. Okay, we got mana burned by something as well. which was not good. Let's go ahead and get that up on you. That should actually kill him as well. Did that kill you? Nope. That will. There you go. We got a ring off of it. Not that we actually need a magic ring, but hey, not gonna hate on it too much. We are going to resurrect her because she's going to be useful. Then we'll go in on Mephisto. A little bit of a longer episode today, but I don't mind. I like playing my druid. And yes, for those wondering, I actually am keeping all the old characters. One of them I have done Den of Evil on, and that would be the assassin. That was only to get the reset quest done, because I did her in 1.12, which means I didn't have one on normal, which is kind of crappy, but yeah, whatever. We'll just straight up sell that. Oh, that would have been actually nice, but I don't care. 15% magic find is not too bad at this early of a stage. So let's go get this Mephisto guy. I've heard he's been doing some bad things. But I am keeping the characters so I can go through on Nightmare with the characters that you've already seen and been introduced to. What are you doing down there? Come here. There you go. And I'll go ahead and burst up to those guys. Oh, he's dead. Oh, he died to one molten boulder. That's bad. Of course, it was knocking him against the wall. So, I guess that is a thing. Now, Mephisto won't die quite as easily to these, but we'll go ahead and use the mana recovery there, and we got a trap in there that's going to be... She really just died again. I'm not resurrecting you again. I'll resurrect you after we get there. And let's see, do we want to go for that, or do we want to go for that? Let's go for a mix. There you go. We could do the cheese ball thing. Go off the side of the screen. This is not as good against the bosses here. Let's go ahead and see if he's going to follow us around. He is. Okay. If we go down here, this is the cheese ball thing. We can just cast this on him. And he's going to just wander around on the edge there and not be able to see us. This is a bug that they need to fix, but let's go ahead and just keep doing our recovery there. Boom, boom. Yeah. It's very, very slow for this particular build because we haven't been leveling that up. I could go toe-to-toe with him and just use this, and I think that's what I'm actually going to do because, frankly, that's going to bore the living tears out of me. Oh, and I didn't even hit him with that. There we go. Oh, and he hit us with the cold ball. Oh, come back here. We're playing Ring Around the Rosie, and I'm not appreciating it. There you go. Come on. He doesn't do the cold ball all the time, but it hurts whenever he does. And he's hiding in that little nook. There you go. And, yep, this is doing a lot more damage. Because he tends to stay in one spot, and he's got a big hitbox, so... There you go. And this will actually go around corners as well. That little cold ball that you saw right there is the main thing you want to avoid from him if you're getting into close range. Most characters will be able to resist it relatively well. Oh, and we got Soulstone, and we got set chain gloves. We'll grab as much as we can. Let's go ahead and throw that right there. I think... Trying to remember what set that's from. We'll find out whenever we get to the next area. But I'm going to do the cinematic at the beginning of next episode, and I will see you guys next time on Diablo 2. Bye.